It's the same thing as resonance. You get life increase, you get damage increase, but it is completely free and people are sleeping on it. In game, there's something I don't think I've seen anyone talk about before, which is ways to get bonus percentage damage by being active in the game. What am I talking about? Well, if you look at Deeds of Valor, okay, which you can click on yourself here, click here, and then click Deeds of Valor, you can see these badges. You'll notice it's going to say however many out of 3. If you look at it, it's going to say current cycle, and if you click on current cycle, you're going to be able to see good, exceptional, etc., which is sort of a rating of how you're doing during this certain cycle. Well, at the end of each of these cycles, you're going to be receiving one of these badges. And if you look at the badge, it's going to say your season score, how you did for that season. And it's also going to tell you what you earned for that score. Like, look, I earned a 12% life, 12% damage increase with this badge. You can see there's active badges out of 3. So I get to pick 3 of these badges. There's only been 2 cycle of stripes. So we only have 2 badges of which we can choose from, meaning that at the moment, when this cycle of strife ends and I'm no longer the Immortal, I will be receiving an additional badge based upon how I did compared to the other people in my clan. If you look at here, you can see activity rating, loyalty rating, participation rating, etc. So if I wanted to get higher activity rating and participation rating in order to have all exceptional, I would need to get into the top 1 to 5% of the people in the Immortals, 5% being like 15. So I'd have to basically be the top 15 people in terms of how much you're playing. You can see participation evaluates if you're Immortal and Prestige and Battleground rank. If you're a Shadow, it's your personal rank and Battleground rank. If you're an Adventurer, it's only your Battleground rank, right? So you can go in here and you can see exactly how each one of these are evaluated if you want to. But then what happens is at the end of the cycle, it's going to say, okay, you were either good, exceptional, etc., and it's going to pay you out a badge based upon a couple of things. It's going to, based upon how active you were and all of these different scores, you're going to get one. You can actually see all of the different badges here, the Immortals here, all the way up to the Eternal, which happens lead the highest ranked Immortal rank at the cycle, and requires exceptional rank on all of these, so I'm going to have to get the exceptional rank on literally all of these here. Same thing with the Shadows, which is the Ichabod's Chosen, which is the one I have here. But even if you don't participate as much, okay, and you just have average participation, you can still get bonuses even if you don't join a Shadow or an Immortal clan, even as an Adventurer clan. But you need to join the clan, because if you do not join a clan, then you will not be getting these bonuses from the different participation levels. And again, this isn't a pay to win thing. It's participation, it's loyalty, all of these different stats, and you don't have to do anything really but play the game and continue to run the game and be active, etc. And you're going to be able to receive these different tiers of badges. And look at that, all the way up to 20% life and damage for instance, for like me, the Immortal. But even if I wasn't, if I was one of the chosen here, it'd be 12%, so you can have multiple 12% badges, etc. There's only one person that's going to get the Immortal badge. So that's sort of how it works. The Adventurer is technically worse than the Shadows, because you can only really go up to 6% on this, whereas the Shadow can go 8% and 12%. And if you look at the chat, most people in the chat are going to end up having, like if we just go world chat real quick, if you end up looking at this, most people in the chat are going to end up having these Deeds of Valor, where you're going to have, look at this, 6% and 8%. So what I would take out of this video is go into your badges, click on the current cycle, and then look at participation. Like if you look at him, he's got good, 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 and very good. So he's not going to get the exceptional badge. And what I just learned today myself from this video is I actually have to go, I've been doing PvP because I didn't really think PvP mattered for this, but it does actually matter. I'm going to need to go get a higher Battleground rank in order to increase my participation. So that way I will get the 20% badge, and I'm going to have to do the same thing with activity. And again, you can just click on here to go see it. So this happened. When does this happen? This happens every cycle of strife. So you can only have 3 badges. So if you go and look and you have one of the bad badges, what I would do is I make sure before your cycle of strife ends, you go in and you hit exceptional on each one of these if you can. That way you'll get the highest tier badge. But even if you can't do exceptional, just do the best you can, because that will help you get more and more percentage. And life increase and damage increase is literally the same stats that you will get from paying money into the game for as resonance increase. It's the same thing as resonance. You get life increase, you get damage increase, but it is completely free and people are sleeping on it. So in my own personal opinion, this is a really big deal. Please like the video if you weren't aware of this, or if you're going to work on this now. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I want to do a big shout out to you guys. One of the biggest subs I've ever gained was on my previous giveaway. We got 1,140 subs. If we break that today on this video, we get more subs. In fact, not even today, just overall, if this video ever gets more subscribers than the previous one, I'll do another $100 Eternal Legendary Crest giveaway. Love you all. See you on the next video.